early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Rise of Industry. We are now in update 1.6, and I imagine that we're going to see a lot more updates far more frequently than before, because it seems like now the devs might be working on this game full time, and that's actually really exciting because we're going to see a lot more coming to the game. So that's super hyped up. That's something to be super hyped up, I should say. And also, since, the last few episodes have been kind of sort of working on the same level of things, kind of sort of like building orchards and building farms and whatnot, this time around, I have something different for you guys. I have been building up on a brand new world, and so we have a bunch of different cities that are better positioned than the ones from before. I definitely like the positioning of these because we're close to water on almost every single one of them. Like this one, I'm using a train to transport something from here to the city down here, but of course we have water right here to take care of some of our needs. Not all of them. I didn't want to actually focus on all of our needs because trying to do that, we kind of sort of started losing money, and as you can see here, we have actually made a little bit of money. So that's definitely on the up and up of things compared to how we were before, and even now we're making some money because it's the end of the month and we're finally turning over a profit. So something different that we have here, finally I should say, is that we have a little bit of a bookstore right here, and it looks like they're not actually meeting supplies, so we're gonna have to take care of that. Let's see, yeah, they only have a bookstore in addition to the grocery and the wholesaler. So for the bookstore here, we have to make magazines, posters, books, and or newspapers. So to get started with that, we're going to need a lumber yard. So let's go ahead and place our lumber yard, I guess, somewhere over here amongst the trees. I think that probably makes some sense to me. Well, at least to me it does. So let's see, we want to go ahead and drop that somewhere over. Let's do it there, and let's add our harvesters. Ooh, these are actually quite small. I didn't realize that they would be that small, but I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and add, I guess 2 for now, because I'm not entirely sure how many we're going to need. And of course, we're going to have to send this off somewhere. But first things first is we're going to need to get water over here. So we're going to need a siphon somewhere down here, which could be good because we can even send water over to this city if we need to. However, we don't really need to just yet. So let's see, we have our lumber yard there. So that means wherever we're going to actually use the lumber, we're going to have to put the water somewhere close. So let's see, to actually transform this, the trees and whatnot, the wood that we get, into something good, we're going to need a paper mill. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a paper mill right here. Now we're going to have to transport the lumber to the paper mill. I think I can send more trucks to the paper mill from the lumber yard than I can from here, because it's just going to be really, really long distances to travel with the water. I really don't want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and place our paper mill right over here. We're going to need quite a few of these just to get done everything we need. Oh, it looks like we can't really place anything over there, so I'm going to leave some room there because that was probably a really bad place for a junction. Right, so we're going to produce here paper because we're going to need paper for a lot of things, trust me. And so paper is going to be the first thing that we're going to need to actually make the rest of these things, obviously. And so over here, we're going to need some wood. So let's go ahead and send over the wood to the paper mill. And I'm going to call this one, let's see, Swavesea paper mill. Let's call it Swavesea? I don't even know. Swavesea paper mill, sure. And we're going to call this over here. Oh, that was the wrong one. That was the lumber yard, wasn't it? My bad. Let me go ahead and just remove that and call it the lumber yard. There we go. For some reason, whenever I think of lumber yard, I think about RuneScape because I believe there's a lumber yard in RuneScape. I know that's totally random, but it's just what I'm always reminded of for some reason. So, right, paper mill. Okay, so now we're going to need water coming in over here, which means we can take some water pretty close by, which is really not a problem, although, it's going to cost us money and whatnot, but that's just how everything is. Everything costs us money, so we just have to deal with it. Let's see, where can we fit this guy? I want to fit it as close to the road over here as is possible. Wow, there's really no... Oh, right there. Yeah, okay, that works. I guess that works. Let's go ahead and add 2 harvesters, because I figure maybe 2 is going to be good enough. And let's see, we can fit one there, and the second one maybe on this side? Sure, that works for me. Right, so we're going to go ahead and send this water over to the paper mill, and we're going to send over a lot of trucks because it is so far away. Let me send 6 trucks, so I think that's going to be fair enough. So 6 trucks there. We're going to go ahead and just do something like that, and bring it over like that. There we go, and of course we have to connect this, so let's go and bring this, obviously not through there, let's bring it through here, because that should work. There we go. So it's not that far away. but it's also not really close. Same thing with that. I could probably move that, but I don't really want to spend the extra money. Right, so now we're going to be producing paper. So to make the paper into something else, we're going to need a second paper mill. Now, the easiest thing to make, newspapers, which I guess I do want to make some, so I guess that's fair enough. Also, if we're not making enough paper from here, we're going to need a second one of these. I think we can fit one next door on this side, right? Yes, we can. Thank goodness. Okay, so I'm going to make a few of these because, of course, we're going to make not just newspapers, we're going to make something else. So let's go ahead and make newspapers here. And we're going to send these off to the bookstore over here. It's going to be the newspaper, I don't know, factory, I guess. I don't even know if that's a thing. And we're going to make sure that we send over, I guess 3 trucks might be fair enough if we're producing enough newspaper. However, this does need a lot of paper, so it really depends on just how much paper we can get. And we're going to send over this paper over to the newspaper factory with, I guess, 2 trucks, even though it's right next door. It's not going to need that many trucks. And over here, we are going to make, let's see, I think magazines or books are probably one of the more lucrative ones. Yes, books, magazines are definitely super lucrative. However, for magazines, we need some dye, and I don't really want to get into the dye trade just yet. So we're going to go for books, because books need leather, and leather comes from cow factories, yeah, right. I wish. Not really. Cow factories, yeah, right. Cow farms. And cow farms also produce milk and meat. And we're going to need that other places. So I guess maybe instead of, using the leather for clothing, we could use it for books. That's definitely going to work. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and send out, let's see, destination. We're going to send this to the Paper Mill 3, which we have not yet named. I'm going to send over a few more trucks than what we had there. 3 trucks, because we're going to need a lot more paper here. So we're going to call this the book factory, book printer. I don't even know what to call it. Let's call it the book binder. Book binder, sure. There we go. And so now what we need to do is actually make ourselves a nice little livestock farm. And you know what comes once we need the livestock farm. We're going to need a lot more than just this. Because, of course, we're going to need to actually water ourselves up. So let's see. Well, not just water ourselves up, but feed ourselves. So we're going to need also a crop farm. I think I want to place that first, though, because this one seems to take up a little bit more room. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. So let's see. We want to go ahead and produce some wheat here for our cows to eat. And we're going to go ahead and do 1, 2, and I think just maybe 3. I could probably just line it up like that. Ew, that's not good. That is really not good. Well, we're just going to do 3 and never any more than that. So, of course, we're going to need more water. Oh, boy. We might actually have to add some more things over here. So, the bright side of things, though, let me just actually add it to the crop farm over here and add in 2 trucks since it's pretty close. The bright side of things is that we can get more than 9 trucks now. So, if we ever need it, we can do it. Right, so this is going to be called the, what's this place called? Swavesea Wheat Farm. Sure. And so we're going to get some water from there, send it to there. Probably will have to add more harvesters, no doubt about that. And so we're going to need now a livestock farm. For this one, I think I will add some more harvesters just because it's just something that we need more of. And usually we have tons of wheat and not enough meat and whatnot. So I think that's definitely something that we're going to have to work with. So let's see. We are going to add it just like this so we can actually add all the ones that we need the proper direction. I know I can remove those, but that's going to be too much money and I am not that rich right now. We have spent so much money. So we're going to need wheat and, of course, water. So let's go ahead and send over the wheat to the livestock farm, which we're going to have to actually change. Let's send it over with 3 just to make sure that they always have wheat. We're going to call this the cow farm. Alright, and now we're going to have to go over here and make another selection here. Cow farm there. And we're going to buy, let's go with 2 trucks for now. I think we might need more than that. And if that's the case, then we definitely will add more trucks. But I think that should be good. Right, so now we're getting everything that we need here. So, we are going to produce leather. So let's go ahead and send the leather somewhere. Where are we going to send the leather? We're going to send it to the bookbinder over there with, I guess, 2 trucks since it's pretty close. And we also have meat and milk. So let's see. Do these guys need any meat or milk? Aha. They want burgers, so they can definitely use that. Let's check the guys that are right next door to us down here, though. Do they need any meat or milk? Because that would be nice to sell to. Aha. So they would like some milk. So how's about making a direct road from here to here? Because that would be easier to get the milk to them. So let's see. Want to just bring it right up next door to this. And, ooh, we can't do that because there's oil in the way. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. We can probably just bring it to, let's see, to maybe here. And connect it there. There we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and send our milk over directly to those guys, unless we need it for something else, which we might, because we might have to produce something that needs... I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So we're going to go ahead and sell our milk over to Nevin. And we're going to send over, let's see, I guess 2 trucks for now and see what we can do about that. So over here, we are going to need some beef, some hamburgers, and to set that up, it's going to take a little while. So let me just do that off screen because we've done it before. And we'll see just how much money we can make from that, because obviously we just spent a ton of money. And we're about to spend a ton more just to set up our burger factory. Alright, so we have set up our burger factory type situation here. And I actually had to add a second siphon. We should probably call this Swave... siphon, and this one's going to be Swave C. Oh, jeez, what would you guys call this? Because I'm not too sure. Swave C siphon the second. Sure. So that one seems to be producing some water. It looks like we might actually need more. Let's see. Are we actually storing any water? No, it looks like the second that we get water, we send it out. So we are definitely going to add a second harvester for now, just because we might just need it. So let's go ahead and do that. Put that right up in there. And it looks like same situation over here. Yeah, we're in need of more. So sure. We can definitely do that. So let's go ahead and drop that right up in there and connect that up with the road right there. So this one is sending water over to the wheat farm as well, just to make sure that we always have wheat, because of course we're going to need wheat, not just for the animals, but also for the dough over here. So let's see, we are getting plenty of water here. We're not yet getting much wheat. It seems like the wheat takes a long time to actually make. Yeah, I've been producing some. Let's see, we're sending half and half over to each of the 2 places. We have some water there. We're producing some wheat. Yeah, I'm going to actually redo this place. Clearly, these farms are just not really in the right direction that I want them to be. I think it was these 2 that are in the wrong orientation. Let's go ahead and swap those out to... Oops, my bad. Did not mean to flip that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now that looks right. And 4. That's perfect. That's exactly how a farm should look to me, at least. To me, that's what it should look like. So we should be getting some wheat coming out here. It looks like we're really not going to be making money for a little while, but that's okay because we were making money before. Are we getting some leather over here? We are getting leather. Not so much paper. Let's see. We're not getting paper there either. How about over here? We are getting plenty of water, not enough wood. Did we actually redirect the wood anywhere? Looks like we're storing it up. Aha, we didn't send any trucks over there. So let's go ahead and send over a ton of trucks just to make sure that there's always trucks going out there. So there we go. We're finally getting that going. Missing fields, no recipe selected, no storage space. Oh, what's happening over here? No recipe selected. Where is that? It's not telling me where that is. Looks like we're having too much water issues over here. We have just one harvester. Is that 1 or 2? That might be 2 harvesters. I might actually have to remove one of those because it seems like we're producing too much water. So sure, let me get rid of that one, and hopefully that's going to be more than enough for us. And this, we have like 3 harvesters on this. It's still not producing enough sand, honestly, which is a little bit weird. So we're going to go ahead and add another one of these right up in there, and hopefully that's going to help our situation there because we need to create as many bottles as we can so we can maybe make a profit. Okay, so that's looking kind of sort of okay. Let's go back over to, let's see, Swave C, where the heck are you? Where are you, Swave C? That sounds like it should be somebody's name for some reason. I don't even know. Alright, so let's see. Are we actually producing wood? Yes, we are. We're producing wood. We're sending over the paper as soon as we can. It looks like we're actually waiting for some water there. We should be getting water pretty soon. We did produce paper as soon as we could. Paper should be coming over here. We are making newspapers. That looks good. Are we making any books? We're waiting on one more paper over here so we can actually make some books. I feel like I should prioritize the books over the newspapers, so let's see about maybe sending over more paper. We're already doing that. We're already sending over more paper than we should be to the bookbinder. How's about we might need to bump this up, or we might have to have just 1 paper mill per type of building, per each building, like 1 paper mill just for the newspaper, 1 paper mill just for the books. Because it seems like maybe this isn't enough. Or maybe it's just the water situation because it seems like we're not really getting much water, or we're using it as quickly as we get it. So, how much water are we getting from not you? We're getting from this one over here. Paper mill is getting 6 trucks of water. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe we need 2 more trucks. Let's just go for that and see if that works, because clearly water is a big necessity for making paper. So hopefully that works for us. We are, still selling things out. We're still doing pretty okay. We are waiting still on 1 more paper here. And we haven't really been producing anything. it seems like we are for sure sending over all the paper that we can to this one, which I really don't like that. I really, really don't like that. So it seems like maybe each of these is only going to work for one of them, because clearly it sent like 2 over here and then was just like, I'm done. That's it, I'm just done. No, that is not how this is supposed to work. So, yeah, we're still getting some stuff, but clearly it's just not enough. So I might just call this the newspaper mill and then make another one that's called like the book mill or something like that. I don't know. Looks like we're getting tons of deliveries of wood, but just still not enough water. Have we made a book over here? No, we have yet to make a book. Alright, we are going to remove trucks from this one. We're going to send nothing to that and see if we can maybe send them over to here so we can actually make something that's a little bit more expensive. Definitely want to go there. There we go. So finally we're making a book. It took like 5,000 years for that to get to work. Okay, well, I see how this is going to work now. I see how you're going to work. So it seems like we're going to maybe need another one of these. I guess what we can do, I wonder if we swap over these guys, if it makes a difference. Let's see. We want to check the bookbinder here. We want to check the newspaper factory here. We want to send over 1, 2 trucks here. I don't even know. I think I had a 2 and 2, but wait. Something about that doesn't seem right. I could have sworn I had 3 on that one and 2 on that one. Somehow did I sell a truck accidentally? My bad if I did. And hopefully by prioritizing the bookbinder and putting it number 1, it means that we are going to get some more trucks over there, right? It looks like we took the paper over there immediately. And this one has just 1 paper sitting in there. So are we taking the paper? Oh, we are. Okay, so I see how this is working. You're prioritizing the one that's on top. So we might not get any newspaper whatsoever from this, which would not be good at all. It looks like we might have to actually produce more paper than what we already have, because paper is just a pretty important necessity. And now we're producing quite a few books, so hopefully we'll start making a profit pretty soon, but it seems like that's just not enough. So I'm going to make this one the Swavesea paper mill the second, and instead we're going to just produce paper here as well, because clearly we're going to need that. So what we're going to need here is some more water and setting the lumber over to there as well. 6 trucks, huh? 6 trucks. Man, that's a lot of trucks, but sure, if we're going to use all that, let's go for 6 trucks there as well, and hopefully we're actually producing enough. Let's see, storage has like nothing. Okay, so we're going to need more. Yes, I could put these behind, not there. Clearly I can't put that behind there, sure. I'll just do on this side and on that side. Hopefully it's going to be more than enough. And let's see, we're going to need some water. So we're going to go ahead and send water over to a second paper mill. And let's see, how much do we have in storage? 39. I think we could do with that just fine. Let's go for 4 trucks here. And 5 trucks, excuse me? 6. Oh boy, I have a few too many trucks, my bad. And there we go. And this one has how many trucks going to there? 8 trucks. Wait, what? And it's still not enough water? Okay, I should have actually not sold those trucks back. 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more. There we go. Okay, so 8 trucks going. Jeez. Are we ever going to have water storage? Let's see. Do you guys have water storage? No, you don't, actually. So we're probably going to need some more harvesters over on this side, because clearly we just don't have enough water here, because we're always sending it away. Let's go ahead and do something like that, and maybe 5 harvesters is going to be more than enough for this. I hope, because that's a ton of water. My gosh, it looks like that's still not enough water. Wow. Okay, well, we're trying. We're definitely trying. We just had a big whole building type thing, so that cannot be trusted right now. We have to wait until the end of the month to see just how much money we're losing. I hope we're not losing much, because clearly we are sending out tons of trucks, so hopefully that's not going to be screwing us much. Also, let's see, we should be having nothing. Oh, why do we have so much milk here? Are we really not sending it away fast enough? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're going to go ahead and get 2 more trucks to take the milk away, because clearly we are storing it way too much milk, and we just don't need it there. Let's see. Are we selling it to? Where are we selling it to? Wait, where are we selling this milk to? Did I click the wrong thing? Destination, grocery in Nevin. Okay, Nevin. Whew. Just checking. So it seems like the trucks are taking a little bit too long to get to Nevin, but that's okay, because we need to sell that anyway. And so we're making a little bit of a profit from that. Let's see. Bookstore. Yes, there we go. We sold. Wait, well, what did we just sell? We didn't look like we made much money. And wait, how's the population like sunk here and still we have a bookstore? That's a little bit weird, but sure. And that doesn't look right. That really didn't look right. 2008. Whoa, hold the phone. Okay, that has got to be a bug. That definitely has got to be a bug because none of that should be worth that little. We're spending so much money on making books, and if we're selling them for that little, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. That's, oh, we didn't even sell them anywhere. Oh my gosh, you guys, my bad. I totally forgot to set that. Let's go ahead and send that over with 3 trucks because it's not like we have tons of books anyway, so I guess that's okay. Let's see how much money we're about to make in a second. And that's okay. That looks right. The newspaper, I think, is being sold for some really cheap price or something that's just not good. Because what else could we be sending over there that's worth 3,000-ish? Are we being misled here? But hey, look at that, we made a profit. Hey, so that's not that bad. So we are kind of sort of doing something right now that we sold off our excess in books. And let's see, we have no extra, so let's go ahead and add one last harvester, and hopefully it's gonna be enough. If not, then we're gonna have to build a second lumber mill, lumber yard, whatever. I don't really want to do that because it's not gonna be working out so well for us. All right, missing fields, won't tell me where it is. No recipe selected. Harvester missing, road connection. Aha, my bad. That can be taken care of pretty easily, like that, and like these, like that. There we go. That should be everything that's missing a road connection. All right, I think that is. Ooh, okay, so even though we were missing some road connections there, we still made a profit, a little bit of profit. It looks like we didn't make much profit there, though, because maybe we got rid of all the books yet. That looks like exactly what's happening here. And we're not making any more newspapers anymore, so what the heck are we selling over here? What? Are we selling them? Wait, are we selling them paper? We're selling them paper, and they're actually buying it. You know what? That's not that bad. That is really not that bad, but I would prefer that we send this paper over to the bookbinder instead, so that way we can have more paper for whatever the heck we need over here. Because I would prefer to not sell our paper over there. So hopefully this is going to make us a little bit more money, even though it was making us a little bit of money. But hey, look at that. We were selling something that wasn't actually on the demand list. Weird, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It looks like our supply is actually pretty high up there. So wait, look at that. We've actually supplied them pretty well, and we're still not making money. Sad face. Oh, well, over here, are we actually producing enough burgers for these guys? Let's see. Burgers. We are waiting on some meat. We are not producing enough meat? Is that what it is? Or are we not sending over enough meat? Let's see. Meat. We have, like, no meat over here. It looks like we're waiting on some water, actually. We might need more water coming over here. How are we doing on the wheat? It looks like we're okay with the wheat. Not so okay with the water. Okay, water. We need more water. Going over there. All right, so wheat farm. Yeah, you might be okay. So we're going to go ahead and send this instead to the cow farm, and hopefully that's going to be okay with us, so that way we can actually feed the poor little cows more water so they can produce even more milk. And more meat, I should say, because that's what we need more of. And so hopefully that's how we're going to produce some more burgers. We did make a profit last month, so that's looking on the up and up a little bit. And we might be getting a little bit too much water for our dough, which is a little bit concerning because we don't really need so much dough. However, let's see. You guys just want juice and hamburgers. Juice. We have juice production somewhere all the way over here. Well, how's about we do something with that? We can probably connect ourselves up over here and send some juice via train. Let's see. OJ factory. We're in need of water over here, it seems. Ooh. Are we really not sending that much water over there? The OJ factory. 2 trucks. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Let's go ahead and get them a few more trucks here. So let's see. Do these guys have enough water? It seems like they do not, actually. So we're going to have to add more trucks all around. Hopefully it's going to work for us, and we might even need some more harvesters here because it looks like we just don't have enough. So that's fair enough. Oh boy, the road to actually making more money is not a short one at all. We clearly have a lot of things to do to make sure that we can make all the money that we need right now. So let's go ahead and add another harvester there, and I might even have to add one more because it looks like we're running out of water as soon as we get it. So let's go ahead and add that. Well, we have to add a last one. Nope, it looks like we might be good now. Okay, good. Whew. So now we should be getting plenty of water over here so we can make more oranges so then we can we get 2 times oranges. We get 3 oranges. Ooh, I kind of like that. And we have plenty of water. Oh, look at that. We're making plenty of juice now. Good. That's what I like to see. So it looks like we're making quite a bit of money there. I don't mind that at all. And so, of course, we want to maybe send over some of our juice over there, unless we are not really producing much. We really aren't, though. We really, really are not producing enough juice. We're kind of just taking it as soon as we get it and sending it over there, which is a little bit sad because I would like to sell some to Swavesea, so maybe we can grow a little bit because, I don't know, I have a feeling that would be nice. Let's see, we have orchards in here, and we have just our bookstore. Let's see, what else can we do in terms of the grocery? They still need apples. I believe I was directing apples from the warehouse over there. It looks like we are a little bit out of apples in our warehouse, so we're not really selling them anymore to the grocery store. That's a little bit sad, but I really, really don't have enough water over here to actually start sending some over to an orchard, so that's definitely one of those things that we don't want to do. Let's see, this one has all 5 harvesters, and it's still out of water. My gosh. I might have to get rid of some trucks from to the paper mill, because clearly that's just... It's not enough. What? That is still not enough? This is insanity, you guys. This is definitely insanity. It seems like we're still need tons more water for this paper. So we're going to have to take a look at that later on, because clearly we are getting very, very close to making a frequent profit. So we're getting to the point where we're almost good, okay? Over here, we don't have any extra stores. I'm just checking to see if we have any extra stores in any of our other cities, because I would like to work with them if they're there. Of course, we have grocery stores in all of them, which is basically the basics, which I'm not too troubled with for now. For now, until things become a little bit too crazy. Let's see. Over here, there's one more city. Or is there two? 2 more cities, right? No, there's just one. Just this one right here, and you guys have nothing. Wow, okay, so I guess for now, hey, look at that, we made a profit. Not bad. For now, the only city that was bigger, I should say, because Swavesea is no longer super big. It's just 40,000 people, but it still has a bookstore, so that's good. The only city that has something that can make us tons of money that's different than a grocery store is currently Swavesea, so we'll definitely have to keep working with Swavesea to make sure that we can make some money. We are still trying to sell some burgers over here. It seems like it's just not enough. We have tons of meat now, not enough dough. It seems like no matter what we do, we're always going to end up with something that's not 100% where we need it to be, so trying to balance out the water where we need it to go, not the easiest thing. Because we can't really... I mean, we still are sending quite a few trucks over there. Maybe the problem is all the way over here. Aha! We aren't getting much water there, however. This siphon, you guys. This siphon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some harvesters to this one. And I'm going to make sure that this one only focuses on... Well, not just only, but the focus for the water is going to come from this one for the cow farm, if that makes sense. I think that was English. I'm 100% sure that was English, but it just... sound a little bit roundabout. Alright, so cow farm no longer being served from this one. We're going to actually remove this one here. Cow farm, we need 2 more trucks going to the cow farm over here. And that means we have to buy 2 more trucks. Let's go ahead and do that. We have tons of trucks coming out from here. Ooh, I hope that's actually enough water that we're making right now. It looks like we might be a little bit short there. And if that's a problem, we're definitely going to have to change things around. Over here, we should be having enough water now to send over to the wheat farm. So let's go ahead and add some more trucks. Wait, we have 12. I was like, what? There we go. And now we should be getting plenty of water over here so we can make some wheat, send it to over here, send it to the dough farm, factory, whatever, and make some more burgers. How's the dough going right now? We still have plenty of water here, but just not enough wheat. And the wheat is being made a little bit here, so we should be getting that sent out where we need to go. It seems like we have plenty of wheat over there, so let's go ahead and change just how many we send out. We're going to send out 1 more to the dough factory, and I might have to swap these around because clearly these guys have plenty of dough while the dough factory just does not. And we're looking to be kind of okay pretty soon. I am going to actually change things over here a little bit more. Because honestly, we only need 1 truck going to the cow farm. We really, really... It's like so close to this that we just don't need any more going on over there. Dough factory, we are producing dough. We should be producing burgers, which means we are... Oh, wow. We were so close to making a profit. So it looks like everything is going kind of sort of okay. Of course, I do want to actually produce magazines, but that's gonna have to wait until the next episode, because that is for this episode of Rise of Industry. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, show your support, and subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.